Attention! At ease. Attention! Prepare to remove headdress. Remove headdress. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip, hip. Hooray! Prepare to replace headdress. Replace headdress. At ease. Attention!
Hey, you! White Fowl, step forward. So you think you have the effrontery to sneak into my parade just like that? Mr. Man, stand that white for me. Like I said before, I am Commandant Camp of the 3rd Battalion. Welcome to Gasabo Orientation Camp. You are dismissed. Now listen carefully. Anytime I or any other soldiers or uniformed personnel present in this camp addresses you, you say, "Sir, yes, sir." Am I clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
Leader, twin. Yes. That being said, this camp is to orient you and to clear all the cobwebs, those orishi that you have brought from your different villages. We own your lives throughout your stay here, and we advise that you make use of the best opportunities that we have provided for you. And we advise that you make use of your best time. We will definitely support those who choose to obey, and yes, we will frustrate those who choose to disobey. Like this White Fowl that decided to remember that today he is supposed to be on the parade ground. And yeah, definitely some of you would behave like goats. Of course. But not to worry. We are well equipped and we know how to treat goats. Chest out. Attention. At ease.
When the Saints come marching in, we roll so deep that they can't believe we sold out seats to them CDs. Please don't sleep on the beat. I beat up these, still don't get it, what you keep up, please. We ain't no heroes for sale. If you bought one, better keep your receipts. Okay, I get it. I know what they thinking. We some kumbaya singing, corny Christians. Keep your dishes, buy a ticket to a concert, pay a visit. Think it's odd. We them blues brothers, 116 on a mission from God. I don't think they get it. I really think what they gotta do is see it to believe it. I wasn't planning on leaving them. Giving a microphone with no gimmicks. I really live it. So the nigga may not get known, but I don't get them. And if you ever wanna get it, we'll tell them to come and get it. I want them to, I got it, and tell them we really with them. They're thinking that I'm tripping cause I'm living for more than just rapping. Well, that's what happens when the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Marching, my homies they be marching. Can't tell the second letter.
Yeah, Basir, how fun now? Charlie boy in the house, so yeah, bring the regular. Get some drinks for the. See, Namdi, Alpha, see, forget that thing. I get gist for you. So, guy, this morning at the parade, there's this babe that I met.
Charlie, baby again. The ones when you get never do you.
Guy.
It's a babe from our platoon. Which one is it this time? A babe from our platoon, ba?
No, no.
Oh yeah, let me guess. Tife. Tolu.
Give to
How
you.
far now? How it dey? Tamara.
Tamara.
So who is it then? Because those are the babes we met earlier now. Now what for you? Come to think of it, self. Why is it that all their names are starting with T?
See, Namdi, I beg, leave that one. Leave that matter. That one are old stuff. See, anyway, this babe, she be brand new babe. And her name, na Tope Chuku.
Wow! See am again, T. So now one of my Igbo sisters, They enter your eye this time.
Hey, now.
Tobe Chuku.
Tope Chuku.
God has really done it for you, my
Fine,
brother.
babe.
Your mates, they under this hot gas are boson. Then they see shaky, but your eye, your dirty eyes, still they clear enough to they see babe.
Guy, wait.
You be here for only a few weeks or so, you know, and you don't find wife.
Which one be wife matter? It's more like we are like rich on time, carry am go marriage matter.
No be wife.
I don't like am. I don't blame you now. Now because you don't already get your babe.
No be so. No be so.
Thank God Lafia is here to save me from
Laugh,
you.
how far now?
Lafia, come on. What be this now? I dey talk say I like babe. You talk say marriage.
No be. And you talk say
You two dey
Laugh,
mess up.
come and hear
You two
oh.
dey mess up.
Charlie, my guy. This guy don't come again with all of his crazy runs. It's just that this time, it's not something that will bring any of us money. It's about woman again. Always woman.
See, Lafia, forget to now, leave am. Just listen to me, my guy. So, this morning at the parade, there's this babe that I met. And her name is Tope. You know, we got talking, and we got to know each other. And I think I found her. The one.
Hey!
Which one? You have gone to sell your market again. In the same parade that we are doing left, right.
Let me tell him more.
But guy, you have so much potential now. Anyways, this is why I'm saying we should start a business. You bring that tech broski of yours, plus that marketing you have. Nnamdi will be the project and finance manager, and I will take care of the rest.
Then I'll take care of the rest for me.
Lafia funds. Omo baba olowo. Odogu spendings.
Maybe leave her. Maybe hear what
Yeah,
you
now,
talk.
me here.
Lafia, tell us about this your business. What kind of business do you have in mind? She na importer, exporter.
No.
No, not that. This is slightly different. I'm thinking event planning, like large scale, I could use 1 or 2 connections for my father. You guys will be at the forefront of everything. House, if you handle websites, plus all things tech,
That one are small.
Nnamdi, you'll be in charge of customer and order. Everything money. All we have to do is register the business. Money don't dig ground.
You for talk that one first.
Guy, no
Makes
lies.
sense.
No lies. No who no person.
tell
No who
you.
no person. No. Now, may we talk serious matter now. Matter don't plenty already. And speaking of which, what do we name the business? I have the perfect name. Clan.
Which one is Klein again now?
Clan now. C for Charles. N for Lafia. N for Nnamdi. My name don't set be that too.
Wow.
Now.
Just wow.
Jay they whiny.
Smart guy.
Hey.
Not bad at all. I think that works.
Amazing. Clan venture. See him now. Hey.
No worries. Everything should be set up and running before I travel to London.
London boy. Shall no read all the book finish and leave small for us to
She
abeg.
gets. Oh, Lafia, thank you for this your idea. Oh. You really saved us the hassle of having to look for jobs.
Yeah, no lies.
I wish you all the best in this your trip to London. But of course, you will come back very soon, very fast, and we'll start this thing.
No man now.
This business. You get.
No, now. I'm about to run the company with you. I trust you guys will do a fine job of managing everything. But I have to be about my father's business. There's a lot of work to be done. But I will talk to you guys often, check in regularly, and I'm always here for you. Just a phone call away.
Every single time. My father's business. Focus on your father's business. Don't worry. We'll make you proud.
Normal. Now we.
Now we know you want.
Before call. Clan
Ventures
Ventures
to
to
the
the world.
world.
Clan venture.
See, I'm Clan Ventures to the world.
You soft, Abi.
Friendship is like a journey. And it begins with, hello, I am Commandant Ka. And I am a man. No, forget about that. In this journey, some embrace friendship. Some drop friendships. Some make friendships. And some with coconut head, they mark friendships. But at the end of the day, we all get to our different friendship destinations. Some happy, of course. Some bruised. Some fulfilled. And some scarred. Let me tell you one little secret. Friendship is like fire. When contained, it's like warmth. But when untamed, it burns recklessly. As we can see, a lifelong friendship has just started out with the sprinkles and the sparkles of commitment deals and, businesses. Lafia, Charles, and Nnamdi, they've set up their event planning company. And it is all beautiful. Large-scale events, parties, social gatherings, religious gatherings, corporate gatherings, name it. It is the 1% of the 1%, while Lafia is away furthering his education. Let's just hope this friendship is not sold for silver coins.
That's true, Seth. So I was able to convince Treat Bakery to deliver wheat bread for this client's picnic, the one that is happening in the next 2 weeks.
Picnic? Not even engagement or burial. The event is not even for old people again. I mean, who eats wheat bread in this country? Left to me, I don't know why we took up this deal in the first place.
Charles, wheat bread, coconut bread, even banana bread. Me, I don't care. All I know is that we have a deal and services to deliver, and after they will pay us money.
True.
I don't know about you, but me, I need that money. See, let me tell you something. So you just took in. So right now, I need all the money I can get to prepare for this baby.
Toye just took in. See the way he said it? Toye just took in. Sharp shooter. You don't even allow Toye to rest the honeymoon face first. Daddy baby. Congratulations, my guy.
I don't hear.
Toye just took in.
So, relax, rest. So you see that right now, I need all the money I can get my hands on right now.
Yeah.
I must get Toye the best care possible. So please, let's get back to work and, make some more calls.
Yeah, let's get back to work. Toye just took it.
I don't even understand what I'm still doing here. Clan Ventures. C for cowards, L for losers, A for annoying, N for nincompoops, ordinary salary. They cannot pay. But as always, I'm the one that bears the aggression of their failures and frustrations. If only they could just pay what we agreed for my time. But here I am, suffering and smiling. Hello? Plant Ventures here. How may we help you?
Hello? I am Chief Besse. The one that moves and shakes things. You must know me, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard so much about you, sir.
In case you do not hear me well the first time, I am Chief Besse. The one that moves and shakes things. So my one and only daughter, Fadekemi, she's having a wedding. And you must understand, I need the best of everything. From the food, to the drink, to the decor, to the cake. I love cake so much. But I'm very particular about the wine. All those Italian wine. The Don Felicita, Don Bellazza, Don Divertiment, all those Don. You get it, Abby?
Yes, sir. Certainly, sir.
So the wedding will be coming up in 6 months' time. You guys have enough time to prepare. Let me tell you this, my lady. You do not want to disappoint me. So communicate this to your bosses. The flowers might come from Paris, the cake from Dubai. I don't care. But those wines, they must be from Italy. You do not want to disappoint me. I'm telling you, my lady.
God forbid, sir. Clan Ventures always disappoint.
What did you say?
Sorry, sir. I meant Clan Ventures never disappoints.
Udaya Jami. I thought I heard you wrongly. So anyway, these days, we have to spell things out for you event planners. You guys decide to disappoint people on the very day. But my own must not be like that.
Yes,
so, my dear, you do not want to disappoint me. I'm telling you again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can count on us, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, Mr. Namdi, we have another, sir.
Come in. Yeah, so this one now, this one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
What happened?
Hey! Namdi, see, forget coconut bread. Purple bread or orange bread. Namdi, this is the real bread. Bread of life. Namdi, check it out now. Guy, our business is back. We are in money. You know that popular Chief Besse? That one that moves and shakes things. Hey now, this is the deal for his daughter's wedding. That Friday came that is always shouting about. Guy, do you know what this means? That guy literally runs multinational businesses. I even heard that he pays in dollars. Do you know what this means for me? For you and I. For Tonye. And of course, our very wonderful secretary. Thank
sir.
you. You can leave now.
Yes, sir.
Leave now,
Say you
secretary.
can leave.
Yes, sir.
See this woman, no? Hey, Namdi, guy, as I was saying, do you know what this means? Tonye doesn't have to give birth here. Guy, you can fly her abroad, though. Hey, we can get new cars with this deal. Guy, new cars. I feel like we can, work, on some numbers here and source for some cheaper foreign wine. See, guy, we can get some more money from this man. See, Namdi, what if we,
What if what, Charles? What if what? I hope you are using the same man you are using to see all this money. To see the threats this man included in this deal. Please, I'm not ready to turn my Tonye into an early widow.
Namdi, what's all this now? This guy, you do the Q vibe. What's all this? See, this is what taking a risk looks like. You're being too emotional about this thing. See, guy, just hear my idea out first now. So, Chief Besse wants wine from Italy. No problem now. We'll get him wine from Italy. But instead of getting him the absolute best, we'll just get him something super. Something that tastes as nice, but not as expensive. All while charging him for the best. See, wine is wine. How is he going to know? My guy, it's like buying jollof rice from 2 different mama put. It's the same party jollof, except it has that bottom pot sweetness. No one can tell the difference.
So what exactly are you saying? You are not... What exactly are you saying that we should do?
See, Namdi, my dear bro. What I'm saying we should do is what I like to call smart work. What I'm saying we should do is what I like to call strategic thinking. See, you need this money. I need this money. Heck, even the company needs this money. This is an opportunity that came to us after a near miss at the start of the year. Do you remember Bloody January? See, this is an opportunity and I think we should use it well.
Charles, I don't know how I feel about this. Oh. Yes, it's true. We need this money. This money loud. But I can't help but feel that we're stealing from Lafia.
Yeah, you see, Namdi, you're being too emotional about this thing. You're being too emotional. I mean, technically, we're not stealing from Lafia. If anything, we are taking money from Chief Bese. That man has a lot of money. You will not even know the difference. You see, you see, the thing is this, The question is this. Are we making profits for the company? And yes, now we're making profits for the company. We'll just not exhaust all of Chief's wine money on this thing. See, we're not stealing it's smart work.
Yeah, he's still stealing to me. Still stealing to me. Lafia has been nothing short of great and generous to us. All the times we need Lafia, he pulls up for us. He pulls through for us. Look at this company. We are the ones running it, and we did not contribute one kobo. I hope you remember. We did not contribute one kobo to this company. There's nothing I could have ever done. There's nothing I can do right now. There's nothing we can possibly ever do in our lives to repay the generosity and kindness that Lafia has shown to us.
Guy.
How can we now, after all of that, now turn around and go and tarnish the rep that he's building?
Guy, you're being too emotional now. Lafia this, Lafia that. Don't you want to make your own decisions? Don't you want to be your own boss? Don't you want to make your money? Guy, be independent now.
Charles, how are we stressing when Lafia has already made every single thing available to us? You know that right now, if it is doing you like this, we can just pick up the phone and call Lafia, and he'll probably give us this money.
Guy, see, just leave Lafia out of this. Just trust me now, guy, trust me. See, all that matters here, all that we have to do is that no one besides you and I finds out about this. Here now, you don't see the money here.
Yeah, this money large.
120 mila.
120. How many people are marrying?
Yeah, reason am.
My child, if he get an American passport.
Here you get overseas, London now. We are now. What do you say?
Maybe run now.
Now you're talking, my.
Like, be bad influence.
But
maybe run now.
The money open eyes now.
This money is soft. But guy, promise me.
Wait.
Nothing must go wrong in this deal. Absolutely not. See, I did beg you. Nothing must go wrong. You don't talk am now. Now just you and I. Lafia must not hear one word about this.
My guy. You don't trust me. You don't trust me. See, it's going to go smoothly. Smooth operation. It's going to go smoothly. No one hear about this guy.
Anybody I trust that can pull this.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
Now you.
No
for my hand.
No, my guy.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh yeah, now.
Hey. How do I explain this beautiful tragedy? 6 months have passed, and Chief Bese's daughter's wedding is now over. And guess what? It was a failure. Turns out that the wine vendors Nnamdi and Charles ordered from also decided to be strategic thinkers. So it became a case of the smart guys getting outsmarted. Unfortunately for them, some Italians, like actual Italians, were present at the wedding, and they could immediately tell that the wine was way below par. And you know how G spreads now, you know. News spread that Chief was not as elite as he claimed to be, and later that he had been scammed. Chief did not take this news lightly at all. And hey, Chief did not take it lightly at all.
Emi Chief Bese scammed. She's not even picking her calls. Wonderful. Oh my guru Mileni. Scorpion. Find them. All of them. Go here. Very preposterous behavior. An affront to my dignity. A dent on my reputation. Emi Chief Bese. Hear my return.
Charles, hey, God, we are finished. Did the secretary call you?
No, she hasn't called me.
The secretary called me. She told me that the chief is already sending her threats. Charles, and I told you, You were there saying smart thinking, strategic thinking. See it now, See where we are now. What are we going to do? What are we going to tell Lafia?
See, Namdi, calm down.
Hey.
This is not time to panic. I can't believe those guys calmed us through now. I thought we were smarter than this. See, guy, there's nothing else you can do than to just run away from here. I've been hearing things about this chickbest of a man, and apparently it's not someone to
so it's not that you're just hearing it. When I was telling you that there were included threats in the deal that we should not mess with them, you didn't hear. You were there.
Guy, it's okay now. You know the time this morning. It's okay now.
How are we going to tell Lafia? What's going to happen to the business? You want to run? God.
See, guy, there's nothing else that we can do now than to just run away. The quickest thing to do, is just to pack our load and move to Lagos right now. That's the quickest and fastest way out of this mess.
God. Charles. Hey, God.
Namdi, listen to me, guy. See, you need to just go home right now. Don't worry about Lafia, guy. See, you and I, we are the faces of this business. And if you doesn't know anything about Lafia, see, it's you and I that they are going to come for. See, what I want to tell you right now, just go home. Go and meet Toye. Tell Toye to pack a load sharp. My guy, next time we see, you should be in Lagos. So. Guy, I come out.
Oh, what have I gotten myself into? I mean, look at this guy. He has absolutely nothing at stake. But me, I have to go and start explaining all of this to Toye. And even have a child, and she's pregnant. God, I beg.
I can make it last 3, 4, 5 days. Living it up, living out low. Chasing that love before I get old. We had some fun, boy. Run. Can't tell you that the sky might fall. They say that you might lose it all. So I run until I hit the wall. And I learn my lessons, count my blessings. Look to the rising sun and run. Yeah, one day where the sky might fall. Yeah, one day I could lose it all. So I run until I hit the wall. And I learn my lessons, count my blessings. Look to the rising sun and run. Run. Yeah, I learn my lessons, count my blessings. Look to the rising sun. Yeah, I learn my lessons, count my blessings. Look to the rising sun. If I learn my lessons, count my blessings. Look to the rising sun. Yeah, run.
Good evening. We have breaking news from the Gasabo metropolis, where 2 men are now wanted for fraud worth millions of naira. More details after the commercial break.
Do not be too quick to throw stones, because it just might hit too close. When the going gets tough, we run. As fast as our legs can carry us, we hide. We think that the race will protect us, but it won't. We trust more in the swiftness of our legs than we do in the love of our God. When Adam sinned, he hid. When we sin, we hide. But if hiding couldn't save Adam, why then do we expect it to help us? So why are you running? You say you want freedom, but you still seem comfortable in chains. You say you need a savior, but you run from the only person who can save you. To escape the problem, you run from the solution. You run from the cross. You run from the blood. You play boju with the Most High, thinking you can Usain Bolt God, but you can't. No one can. So I ask, why have you given your youth a voice? Why have you allowed shame sing songs of regret into your ears? Why have you danced? Why have you made shame your story? Maybe it is time to stop hiding. Maybe it is time to admit to yourself that your hands alone cannot bring you freedom. Maybe it is time to pause. Because listen, the race will not protect you. Your guilt will not free you. Your shame will not heal you. Can you imagine? Just like that, human beings began to run skelter-helter or helter-skelter. Nnamdi and Charles left Gasobo and ran to Lagos to start new lives there and perhaps find some semblance of peace. But guess what did not follow them to Lagos aside peace? Chief's money and, of course, Anyways, few months have passed. Chief is still looking for Nnamdi and Charles. Lafia has also gotten to find out about the whole thing. And our guys are still in Lagos running skelter-helter or helter-skelter. But it's like sitting on a ticking time bomb. You know what they say. When you mix money with trouble, it never sleeps.
Oh. Why did I go and do finance instead of tech? Look at you. It literally took you less than a month to find a job with that American company. For me, my own story is different. It's been months now and I'm still hustling to feed from hand to mouth. See, this next one has to click. This next one has to click.
Yeah, it will. When is the interview, Seth?
Yeah, the interview is tomorrow. I must get this job. 2 years already freaking out, guy. She's not saying anything, but the silence they loud. That's even aside the slamming of doors and stamping of feet.
My guy say the silence they loud. Wait, you gonna wait for again? They wait for bomb, baby.
Are you mad? Waiting funny. They lament, they pour out my heart, they use them as opportunity to crack jokes. See, no vex me, this guy, no vex me. How are you even calm at this moment? You're acting like everything is normal. So you and I have to abandon our lives, our entire lives. You know she's due in less than 2 months from now, and you're using opportunity to crack joke. So he is the last person in this world that deserves this thing that we're going through. And the thing is so funny because despite the ordeal I'm putting her through, that we are putting her through, till now, she has not even complained or made me feel bad about this whole thing. But I know that deep down she must be losing it. She misses her family, her friends, her work.
Yeah, Nnamdi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my guy. See, things have been hard. Guy, things have been hard for me too. But I know they've been worse for you. And guys, see, I was just trying to lighten up the mood, you know. And guy, as per Tonye, they want any. Tonye is literally the best person in the world, hands down. No doubt about that. My guy, see, don't worry about this, your interview. You go jail. It's going to go smoothly. And in no time, you have your work on hand, As per any other thing, I did for you now. Just holler at me.
You've been with us all these years. I know. Don't mind me, Jerry. Just this whole kidney, they worry me. Guy, we have to pay back this money, especially before Lafia finds out. We have to pay back everything. I can't be running away my whole life.
Guy,
we're only here temporarily,
see,
guy.
we won't keep running. We'll pay it. We will. Guy, we're just trying to buy some time. My guy. Why they vex now? That's mine.
I go beat you. Obim, Tonye, I'm back. Tonye, I said I'm back now. How are you? Tonye, look at me now.
How was the interview you went for?
Interview went well, and I have good news. Your boy got the job. But I mean, the pay is not as good as my last one, but we'll just have to manage. Just for now, till I get a better one, don't worry.
All right, no problem. Shall I come and eat your food?
Tonye, it's but not with this your mood now. I've already told you I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can now. Please.
Namdi. Sorry. Sorry? Sorry doesn't just solve everything. Look at all that has happened. Look at all that has gone on. Am I meant to act like nothing happened? We left all our lives back there. Namdi, you need to fix this, and that's it. And I'm sure it's that Charles guy that's been influencing you. But that's the people's problem anyways. See, I don't want to get stressed out and start crying unnecessarily. Just come and eat your food, I beg. And if you don't want to eat, I'll pack the food.
Tonye, I've told you I'm sorry now. Tonye, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've betrayed you. I'm sorry I've betrayed our baby's trust. See, I promise I'm doing every single thing I can to right my wrongs. Charles and I, we've already agreed to save up money. And we're going to return everything. This whole thing is going to be sorted very, very soon. But for now, Tonye, right now, Tonye, I need you to trust me. I need you to be happy. I need you to smile. When last did I see your beautiful smile, Tonye? Please now. We're going to go back to Gazabo. I promise you. And we'll restart our lives. It will be like your old time, but even better. Please, don't cry. Don't cry. I don't like seeing you cry. Don't cry. It's okay. Who's this one calling me? Who's this one calling me now?
Who is it this
It's
time?
nobody, Tonye.
Is
It's
it
nobody.
Chief Olafia? It texted you again, Abby. Namdi, how long do you want us to continue like this? How long do you want to keep being like this? I mean, you're a shadow of yourself. Every time you get a notification, you lose your sleep. See, Namdi, I didn't marry you for you to give me heaven and earth. See, don't go around doing things only in the name of wanting the best for me. I will take having little with our peace of mind intact than having all where we are running around in fear. Namdi, I am not going anywhere. And if I've ever been inconsiderate to you, please tell me.
Tonye, you inconsiderate. Am I mad? You're literally the most supportive and understanding human in this entire world. I can't even quantify your word with the word considerate. Tonye, don't say that. Don't say that. In fact, let's check the time. Today, I promise from now, I will never, ever in my life disappoint you again. I cross my heart. Oh, yeah, smile for me now.
Not so fast, Mr. Man. Don't push it.
Tonye, you want to smile? Tonye, I know you want to smile. The only Tonye in the world, every other Tonye is a counterfeit. In fact, every other woman is about made. It's only you. On your supremacy, I bow. On your mandate, I stand. My chocolates. My asawa. Hey! My ego bean. My tomato juice. Finest. The key and the padlock to my heart.
Shall come and eat your food.
I'm coming. Child! Where did I go wrong? Every single decision I have made has always been for Tonye. And yet, look at me. I'm at a point where I have to force her to smile. I have to force her to be happy. She doesn't deserve this. And she's right, you know. I mean, she's Tonye. She's always right. But she's really right right now. I've been a shadow of myself.
You're shattered like you've never been before. The life you knew in 1,000 pieces on the floor. The world falls short in times like this, and this what drives you to your knees. You think you're never gonna get back, to the you that used to be. Tell your heart to beat again. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the shadows fall away. Step into the light of grace. Yesterday's a closing door. You don't leave there anymore. Say goodbye to where you've been and tell your heart to beat again. Beginning, just let the word rush over you. It's alright now. Love's healing hands have pulled you through. So get back up, take step one. Leave the darkness, feel the sun. 'Cause your story's far from over and your journey just begun. Tell your heart to beat again. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the shadows fall away. Step into the light of grace. Yesterday's a closing door. You don't leave there anymore. Say goodbye to where you've been and tell your heart to beat again. Let every heartache and every breath be a picture that reminds
Who has carried you this far?
your love sees farther than you ever could.
This moment that is working
Everything
for your good.
Tell your heart to beat again. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the shadows fall away. Step into the light of grace. Yesterday's a closing door. You don't leave it anymore. Say goodbye to where you've been. Tell your heart to beat again. Your heart to beat again. Again. Tell your heart to beat again.
Now, hurry up, oh. Second match is about to start, oh. Chelsea go beat Liverpool today. Yeah, hurry up now. What did they do for toilets this morning? Yeah, hurry up, oh. How far now? You don't want to waste time. Match don't almost start.
Now you sabi.
And I'll drink with that. I pour more for you, Seth. Pass my own that time. Hey, guy, as we were saying earlier, I have told you already. See, there's nothing else you can do than to just keep ignoring their calls. At least until you raise the money.
Are you sure? Let's at least hear what they have to say. At least laugh here. If you don't have to respond, let's just see what he wants to say now.
See, Lafia has been texting me non-stop. Me, personally, I've blocked him on almost all social media. WhatsApp, oh, Twitter, oh, Instagram, even Facebook. He has been texting me, And all his messages, they always start very enticing, saying things like, why are you running from me? Come to me. Let me in. Don't be shy or something like that, And I'm just not feeling it. Guys, see, what we should be focusing right now, is just how to also that our payments, get the money and return it back to Chief. Not getting guilty about all these messages he keeps sending.
How much have you gathered now?
Guys, see, we haven't gathered a lot, and I'd be lying if I didn't say that we'd need a miracle to get that amount back. See, we'll keep hustling. Yeah, no problem. But, Mr. Nnamdi, promise me you'll not go behind my back and try to meet Lafia.
No, now. We're in this together.
Hey, now. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
second half don't start.
Wetin Havas they do?
Hello, sir. Sir, I was finally able to track down the address, sir.
Very good. Are you sure you got the right address?
Yes, I am certain is the one, sir.
Okay. Please don't waste time. Take that letter to Unamdi. Please. Take it to Unamdi first. Charles is hardly ever calm. I'm sure Unamdi will listen. Go and try and get him to talk to me.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
I will get to him right away, sir.
Okay.
Later, sir.
All right.
My Odogu,
What do we have here?
I cooked this meal specially for
Come
you.
on, let's have it. I know they marry nonsense.
Of course now.
Seafood.
Babe, let me even gist you, sir.
What happened?
Just this afternoon, I was just watching TV and guess what?
What happened?
Just guess.
I say I don't know how to guess. Tell me now.
The baby kicked.
This baby is always kicking when I'm not around. Is he kicking now?
Stop, John.
It's me and you. Don't worry.
Jealousy, shall eat your food.
I will eat. It's me and this. I'm ready to attack it.
Namdi.
Let's get this. Eh?
Please now, give me 1 minute.
You started.
Just one
You've
now.
eaten your own food. It has probably finished digesting itself. There's even more meat in the pot. Why are you disturbing my life, this woman?
See, I don't know why your meat is just entering my hand. And it's not me, it's the
Close
baby.
it. It's the baby. Tonye. Try to fear God from time to time now. Baby, we never chop meat. Now, waiting they use lie.
I said, is this meat?
I said
want?
no. Did they send it to me this
Where
night?
did they send if not me?
Please, this woman. Who's that?
Expecting someone?
No. Let me check. Hello? Who's there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you too, sir.
Are you Mr. Unamdi Ude?
Nnamdi Ude. That's my name.
Okay. I am from Mr. Lafia.
Lafia.
Mr. Lafia Olaoye.
Lafia. Hey, not now. No when Tonye is in a good mood. Please, you need to go.
Sir.
Please, you need to go. Look at the time you are coming to somebody's house. Are you an armed robber? Please get out.
He said
I said you should go. I said you should go.
Stop, don't shout at me. I know my rights.
He didn't say you don't know your right. I said you get out of my house. Please go. Furukawa in Jesus' name. Go.
Baby, what's that?
I didn't want to have to tell you, but it's from Lafia.
Again, babe. I think it's high time you give Lafia some audience, so at least hear what he has to say.
Oh, so that they will send your husband to prison, Abi? Eh? That's what you want.
Honestly, I don't think it will get to that. See, I don't like the way you always feel when you get a message from him. See the way you're all shaking and scared now.
Don't worry, eh? My love, it's okay. I'll be fine. Just let me think. I need to... God.
But at least open this letter and see what...
Hey, nobody's touching this letter. It's better we don't even know what's inside. Please, just let me call Charles. Charles. Who is there again now? I told you to go. I will beat somebody's child today. Who is that one? Hey, Jesus. Hey.
Very nice interior decor. On my own money. Wow. A nice family time. Let me join in.
Please, sir.
Is this not Don Belaza?
That's it, Baba. She be there now.
From Father Kemi's wedding. Kò sí wàhálà, the party continues.
Please, sir.
Join me now. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Scorpion.
That's it, Baba.
Èmi Chief Gbese.
Oh, no.
See this beautiful woman. I became Gbese lady.
Sir, it's me you want. Leave my wife out of this. It's me you want, sir. It's me, sir. Please leave my wife out of this, please, sir.
You did not know that before you boys decided to mess with my money, have you?
No, we didn't mess with it. We're going to give you back, sir. We're coming. We're already gathering everything. Everything's going to get back to you, sir. Please,
Okay,
sir.
now you are talking. So people have been able to gather my money. Okay, so how much have you now been able to gather?
As I rise now, around approximately 1 million, sir.
1 million naira. Out of 120 million. Is this playing? Oh my God, 1 million naira. Scorpion.
That's it, Baba.
Scorpion.
That's it, Baba.
Doing wonders. Yes. Scorpion.
That's it, Baba. She be there, Baba.
Matipa. Don't kill him yet. Not just yet. Now listen to me, young man. I mean, how much is even 120 million naira? It's not the money that is the problem, but Emi Chief Gbese. Scorpion. Emi Chief Gbese. International Chief Gbese. I mean, a dent on my reputation. In my own party. Imagine my Italian friends, Paletti and Federico. Even my Portuguese friends, Mourinho. Thinking that Emi Chief Gbese, I am not as elite as I claim to be.
Sir, please.
Ojeju mi, Scorpion. Ojeju mi, Scorpion. And you see that your friend Charles, he was able to, evade my boys before they could come to him. But Fiema returned again. Now I'm telling you, I'm putting it to you. I give you 7 days. 7 good days to find my 120 million. I mean, Emi Chief Gbese. Emi Chief Gbese. I would have, moved and shook your body. If not for my beautiful wife beside me here. I give you 7 days to find my 120 million. Or else, you will see another call of Chief Gbese. And if you don't have cash, we collect transfer. Yes, Scorpion! Scorpion! Encourage this boy.
Tony, are you okay? Tony, I'm so sorry. Tony, I'm so sorry.
Come in, the door is unlocked. Now look at your face. I knew this shit was wicked. I knew it was wicked. Guy, I'm so sorry. Look, I'm so sorry. Is this paining you?
Don't touch me. Of course it's still paining me. Of course it's still paining me. That the F country to run when Chief was chasing you, eh?
But Nnamdi,
They now gave your own beating to me. Tonye was there.
Tonye was there?
She was so scared, guy. She's still so scared. She has not even spoken to me, this guy.
Tonye.
And you're here, walking up and down, asking stupid questions. Is this still? Of course it's still paining me, guy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry now. I had no idea I was going to come to yours as well. If I had known, I would have told you now. Yeah, I'm sorry. See, at least just have a seat. Let's discuss this thing. Eh? Come and have some food. Come and eat some food.
Food, I don't blame you. Food, eh? It's because you have nothing at stake. That's why at this kind of a time, food is still in your head. You still have appetite to be eating. It's not your fault now. You see, the chief said that we have 7 days. Now it's 6 days to pay back all of his money. Guy, we are finished. We are finished. Let's just go collect 2K, use it to go and buy rope and kill ourselves. We are finished.
But Nnamdi, 7 days is not enough now. It's now 6 days again. 7 days. This is the best of a man. 7 days is not enough, guy.
I did not stutter. They said cash or transfer. They even had POS, guy. Guy, how much have we gathered?
And see, Nnamdi, we've not gathered much. There isn't much. I mean, I've not even gotten the payment for last month yet.
Hey, God. Which way, eh? What do we do now? Even the small money me I was trying to gather, I had to spend some of it last week. Tonye fell a bit ill. Not to talk of the fact that this pregnancy, she's going to give birth very soon, in less than a month from now. God. Yeah, we have to pay back this debt too. We have to pay back this debt, Charles.
Yeah, Nnamdi, we'll pay it back now, but 120 million in 7 days. That's a lot of money to pay in less than 7 days now. It's a lot of money, but there's not enough time.
Charles, maybe we should just go to Lafayette. Let's just go and meet him. And we'll explain everything and we'll beg. He's our friend now. He won't just hand us over to Chief. If bad the bad, we'll go to prison. But that one is still better than being beaten by those that useless scorpion. My whole body, see my face, my whole body is still paining me from that guy's beating.
See, Nnamdi, sorry, I can see your face. Sorry, but you see, going to Lafayette is not an option, no. Do you think that the moment we show, we'll just go to prison for just one crime when there are so many other crimes there? Do you know how many companies that we already got deals with and we already took their money, but we didn't get to deliver their stuff? All because we're running from Chief Besse. See, if we can't show, I'm sure they're probably just waiting for us to just show now. The moment we show, life imprisonment. See, we can't go to jail. I don't know, guy. It's not an option, no. It's not an option.
The life imprisonment. I'm already imprisoned by the shame and the guilt, guy. There was the difference, eh? Let's just come and go and get on with it, please,
See, Nnamdi, shame and guilt, that one is you. See, me, I'm not feeling any shame and guilt. I'd rather die trying than to just go to jail like that. See, me, Charles Mustafa, I cannot go to jail, See, guy, we have just one life to live. Basically, just one life. See, I'll figure something out. Maybe we can even just use the money we've made so far and just leave the country for good.
And just leave the country, eh? Just leave the country. You think that Chief Besse and that scorpion will not find us wherever we go? You think this thing will not be hovering around us our whole lives? And is it 1 million naira? 1 million naira you want to go and use to start another life? 1 million naira.
See, Nnamdi, I've heard you. Like I said, I'll think of something.
See. You are always thinking. That's how we got there now. Is it not strategic thinking? See, I don't tire for you, man. Guy, it's okay. Leave me alone.
I'll call you when I think of something. I'm sorry. Say hi to Tonye for me. And the baby.
I try my best, though. Dude.
It is all right. You have done a good job so far. But I have to go myself now. I need to speak with them.
But, sir, what is it with these people that makes you want to leave everything here and go after them? If anything, they should be the one crawling at your feet. But you just let them get away with things like that. If it was me, I'll make sure they pay for every time. Not kiri. I cannot take nonsense like that.
That is why it is not you. Everything I do from a place of love. You don't love them, but I do. I love them, and I'll make them come back. No matter what they've done, my love for them suppresses all of that. I'll send one, if I can. I'll send two. I'll send an army, just for them.
You're not hidden. It's never a moment you are forgotten. You are not hopeless. But you have been broken over and over. I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of your darkest night. It's true, I will rescue. There is no distance that cannot be covered over and over. You're not defenseless. I'll be your shelter, I'll be your armor. I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. Whoa, I will send down an army to find you in the middle of your darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. Oh, stop marching to reach you in the middle of your hardest fight. It's true, I will rescue you. I hear you whisper underneath your breath. Oh, I hear you whisper, you've got nothing left. I will send down an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. I never stop marching to reach you in the middle of your hardest fight. It's true, I will rescue you.
Hello. All right. Have you sent the check to Chief?
Yes, sir. I've sent it, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right, sir.
So, guy, what do you have for me?
I hope Toye is not at home.
No. She went out like an hour or so ago. Talk to me.
Guy, I'm surprised though. 7 days has passed and this chief best has not gotten back to us.
You guess, like, this silence is very suspicious. But you know how crazy that man is. We have to be ready for whenever he remembers to remember us.
All right. So here's the plan here.
Okay.
So my company currently works with these clients right now. And tomorrow, money's going to change hands. Like, there's going to be a transaction. So this client is going to transfer money to the company's account. So you get, and like the money is a lot of money, about 100 million thereabouts.
Talk to me.
Guy, that's not even the most surprising thing, eh? See, 100 million in cash, and it's not on you note again. Should not be thieving, B. Now. So anyway, my initial plan was that I was going to wait for him to transfer the money to the company's account first, then do some tech stuff and hack it. Send the money to an untraceable account. But if I do it like that, I feel like they'll get to me, as per I'm the tech guy, and I'll be in huge trouble. So now the current plan is that we have to intercept that client and get to him before he pays that cash into the company's account. You get what I'm saying?
That's all. As in full stop. That's the plan. That's what you were disturbing me about since. That's the plan.
Yeah, why are you laughing? Do you think this is a joke?
So it's not a joke.
It's not a joke now.
So we'll miss this client. Sorry, sir. You will not be annoyed. That your 100 million cash, you will give it to us. God will reward you after. Don't worry. That's the plan.
Namdi, why are you talking like a child now? Don't you get it? That should be like a robbery now.
Robbery! Hey, be like say my friend don't finally craze. Robbery! Charles now.
See, guy, Namdi, stop all this your attitude and listen to me. See, this is the quickest and fastest way to get out of this mess.
Guy, out of all things you could think of, is it robbery? Come on now. How are you my friend now? Who have I known all these years? Robbery!
Guys, Namdi, unless you have a better idea on how we can get this money, guys, voice up. Okay. See, other than that, then drop all this your sanctimonious attitude and listen to me. Guy, let's get this over with. See, we'll just get there. We'll scare him, tussle him a little bit, get the money and leave. That's all now.
How do you even want to rob somebody? Say you don't rob somebody before I know Sabi.
Now, guy, which kind? See, forget that thing. Just check this out.
A gun! In my hand, a freaking gun! Hey, Jesus! A gun!
Why are you shouting now? Do your neighbors to hear us?
God, guy, I cannot do this. I'm a Christian now, My conscience not allow me to do this.
Hey, Christian! So, Nami no be Christian, Abi. Nami be Ethan. Nami no they go church. Guys, you drop all this your acts and let's do this thing now.
Charles. Guy, this stuff is a real gun, not be toy gun. That thing can kill somebody now.
Yeah.
That thing can kill... Guy, if the police catch us with this, what will we tell them? Guy, anything could go wrong. Many things could go wrong. I know you don't have much at stake, but guy, consider me. I have Tonye. I have a child on the way. Guy, please now.
See, Namdi, calm down now. Calm down. What's all this, guy? You pick every single time to remind us about Madam and the child. In case you are forgetting, you're also doing this for them. It's not just for you and I. So, guy, get your act together and listen to me. See, guy, see, there's no bullet in this gun. Like, see, the clip is empty. I got it from a shop plug. Guy, check it out.
I don't want to touch that dirty thing. Don't bring it near me.
See, guy, you're just being scared for no reason. I'm telling you, guy, this thing is empty. See, that my guy, I trust him, die. I
don't trust you. I don't trust this your guy.
Yeah, guy. You didn't whine me. See, this plug, now show guy, I trust him, die. Guys, see, just check. Yeah! Namdi! Guy, Namdi, I don't know there was bullets in the gun. Namdi, I'm so sorry. No, Namdi. Namdi, there's blood. Yeah.
What have you done?
So you call the police, call the ambulance, call someone. No, we were sitting. So we're talking.
Namdi, please don't do this to me. Namdi, please don't do this to your baby.
Toye is not going through. Toye, there's blood on my hand. There's blood. Namdi, wake up. I'm so sorry. It's not going through. It's to be Glow is not going through. Namdi.
It's the only thing I got left. And it's so hard to confess.
When everybody thinks you're perfect. But I'll cry for you. You feel it too. But I'll cry for you. It's so hard to lose.
Take it away, I beg you, take it all away. The pain and curses, it make me wish I could fade away. If they knew what you knew, they probably shown you. I'm surprised you knew it all and you love me. I know I break your heart, but if that, give me rest. If my heart stop, then it don't hurt no more. Can't get worse no more. Can't pursue what is desire, it ain't curse no more. No more lies about my worth no more. I understand the thought of suicide is suicide, but when I stop to think about my family, I feel no inside. Promise I would die 1,000 deaths before I cause so many pain, but somehow end up killing everything. I cry for you. If you feel a heart twisted, eyes wrenching, hate to see your own reflection, praying for an intervention, feeling guilty, feeling shame, and I call on Jesus' name, praying daily you can take away this pain, take the turn away, still it remain. I feel the same. I know I'm here, but still feel insane. Shaitan would love to see me give up and throw up my hands. He say I'm guilty, but you say I'm clean. He say I'm guilty, but you say I'm clean.
This stone in my flesh is the only thing I got left. And it's so hard to confess when everybody thinks you're perfect. And I'll cry for you. You feel it too. But I'll cry for you. It's so hard to lose.
Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Remember the fall.
What is man capable of?
Problems, suicide, failure,
Madness.
what is he not?
Are they not builders?
Of their own destruction,
Are they not creators?
of the worst perversions,
Are they not his light?
yet still filled with darkness.
Are they not his own?
But do they not rebel?
Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Started from trying to be their own God.
Louder!
Graduated to trying to save their own souls. Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Remember the fall.
Father, what more are they capable of?
Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Remember the fall.
Hey, unable to be faithful, they've done nothing but betray you. But
And when they are not destroying their own selves, they are making a mess of the world. And it gets worse. Entire chapters, verses, and entire testaments of their depravity. What more are they capable of?
Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Remember the fall.
but there can be more.
What more?
More than all this. More than this pain and regret, more than the darkness and death.
Are you sure?
Remember the fall. Remember the fall. Remember the fall.
Stop! Remember the blood.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I just left the hospital now. He's stable, but he's still at the ICU. But how can we get around this? What's the way out?
Well, if the wife had not involved the police, things would not have gotten this messy. We could have tried to prove that there was no intent to kill, but the gun makes the offense inexcusable. Even if the man survives and he does drop the charges, Mr. Charles here would still be prosecuted for illegal possession of a firearm.
I understand. But how can we get around this? I will make effort to speak with the wife when she feels better, but I'm sure she's more concerned about her husband waking up right now. Anyways, thank you. I'll be in touch.
Oga, beg. Oga. Lafia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Charles, what is all this? How did he get to this? I'm confused. Robbery plots? Why did you not reply my messages? Answer my calls? Did you even check the letters I sent? Did you even check the documents I sent?
No. I didn't. We didn't. Lafia, we're too scared. We thought it was going to be more of threats and a court case and imprisonment. Lafia, I'm so sorry. See, I don't get what happens anymore. I just want you to know that I'm deeply sorry. I'm so sorry.
I was not reaching out to you just because I wanted to have you arrested. Wait. All this I'm hearing right now, it's about you guys trying to pay back.
Yes.
Oh my. I was reaching out to let you know that I knew that I was trying to help. That everything was being sorted. I took care of it. But then you were running like fugitives. You allowed your guilt to hold you back so much when you had been forgiven.
Lafia, we didn't know. I didn't know. All I wanted us to do was just to pay back all that we owed, all the debt. That's why I was trying to use desperate means to get the money back. I just wanted to pay you back. Just wanted to pay.
You should have come to me. Why didn't you just come to me? Am I that unapproachable that you could not ask me for money? Why did you have to suffer in silence?
Lafia, that kind of money. 120 million, Lafia. Who forgive that kind of money now? There's a lot of money, Lafia.
How long were you going to save up to pay up? It was never a debt that you could pay. And now look at all the mess that's happened. Look at Unamdi.
Lafia, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to say. Oh God, I beg. Namdi wanted to come to you so many times. But I was the one who held him back.
When I called you friend,
I'm so sorry.
did you ever understand what it meant? I could die for you guys.
No. Lafia, don't say that now, guy. See, we're not worth it. We're literally not worth it. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm just sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I can't guarantee that you'll be let go of that easily. But I want you to know that I'm here through it all.
You'll be here? Oh God, man. Thank you, Lafia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't deserve this. Thank you.
Wow. You know, I don't know what's on your mind. You know, as you're sitting there just watching, you know, all that's been going on. Very beautiful show it's been. You know, and I'm wondering, you know, what you're thinking. You know, maybe you're here in the audience, you're sitting there somewhere in this room and you're thinking, yeah, I kind of know that Jesus has been calling, but I've been running. I have been running. Or maybe at some point, you actually did make a decision for Jesus. Maybe at some point in your life, you and Jesus actually had a thing, but you walked far away from him. Or maybe you're even here and, you're like, I've been hearing, I kind of know there's this Jesus thing around. What does it have to do with me? I don't really know what this is all about. Whichever part of that divide you stand, if you are here in this audience and you're saying, yes, I am far from Jesus, I am. I know, I kind of know, I hear him calling, but I'm far. I have good news for you. We're going to give you an opportunity right here in this room to make it right with Jesus. The truth is, 2,000 years ago, Jesus died on the cross for your sin. He died for that sin that has separated you from him. He died for our sin. He paid the price. We could never, ever in 1,001 million years have ever hoped to pay the debt that we owed. But he went on that cross and he died for your sin. But that wasn't all. He came back to life. He was raised back to life so that you can have a life with him. Brand new, whole new life with him. Friends, in this place, can we bow our heads? Let's give, our dear friends an honest moment. Can every eye close, no two hands be joined together? I want us to give somebody that honest moment to make it right with Jesus. Truly, all of this is about him. He's calling you. He puts out everything he can, all his resources, puts it out so that he can call out to you. And today can be that day where you say, yes, Jesus, I'm going to stop running. He's at the door. He's knocking. He's saying, just open up. Let me in. I've done it all. All you have to do is let me in. Just let me in. We're going to say a prayer in just a bit, but I want you to make a statement. So you're going to make a statement in just a bit. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. And if you're saying, yes, that is me. I am far from Jesus and I want to come home to him. I want to stop running. I'm tired of running. I'm tired. I don't want to run anymore. I want to start a new life with him. I want to accept his invitation. In a bit, I will count 1, 2, 3, and I want you to just put a hand on your chest, just as a statement to say yes. Stepping out of darkness and you're saying, God, yes, here I am. I'm doing this with you. All right, we're going to do that now. 1, 2, 3. Put your hand on your chest, just as a statement. Wherever you are in this room, just put your hand on your chest and say, yes, Jesus, I'm coming to you. I'm done running. I'm done running. Now, family, we're going to say a prayer together. Every time we gather like this, we say we're a family, we're not a crowd. And whether you have made this decision before or you're just doing that today, we're going to say that prayer together. Now, if you just made that decision, I want you to say it with extra energy, just an extra conviction in your heart. All right? All right. Dear Jesus, thank you for your sacrifice on the cross. I believe with all my heart that you died on that cross and you were raised back to life. I put my faith in you today. I put my hand in your hand and I commit to journeying with you. Thank you because today I am your child. Thank you because I have been forgiven and I have a new life with you. I give you all the praise. In Jesus' name. Jesus' name. Come on, can we clap about it? No, come on. It's what celebrates no greater miracle on earth anywhere than the miracle of a new life in Jesus. Again, can we clap about it? Celebrate it like we know that something amazing has happened. Beautiful, fantastic. You can almost hear heaven rejoicing. The Bible says heaven rejoices, right, at one soul. Something beautiful has happened here today. happened here. Now, if you have made that decision, the two ways you can, we really want to help you, want to get you started, want to provide you with resources and get you started on this fantastic journey. It's an adventure that you're beginning. There's nothing like life with Jesus. Anybody who has made that decision, there is nothing like life with Jesus. And so we want to help you get started. So you can do two things. You can go right now to the link www.sycamore.church/Jesus. That's all. There are some instructions there. Just follow it. www.sycamore.church/Jesus. Alternatively, just outside the doors, the exit doors, there'll be a few people around with a faith support tag. So they're going to be wearing a tag. You may need to look a little closer because it's dark now, but they will be there. There's faith support on their tag, so they will be wearing that tag. And then you can walk up to any of them and say, I made that decision this evening, and I want to get started on my journey. All right? Beautiful. Now we're going to get right ahead with the show. We still have one or two scenes before we head out this evening. But before we do that, we want to know how this experience has been for you. That's everybody here. Everybody here. We want to know. So I'm just going to read out a link to you. Every single person in the building. It's going to take just a few minutes of your time. bit.ly/SYC the chase. Now capital REV. I think it will be on the screen. Awesome. bit.ly/SYC the chase. Everybody just go to that link on your screen. bit.ly/SYC the chase REV. Okay, just quick feedback, want to know, and then how also we can be serving you better. Right. So we're just going to get right ahead with the show. I'm loving it. Just being reminded of how much, Jesus paid for me. It's so beautiful. All right. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Knocks me down again. I'm reminded of the wrong that I have said and done, and that devil just won't let me forget. In this life, I know what I've been, but here in your arms, I know what I am. I forgive them. Struggle with my pain, wrestle with my pride. Sometimes I feel alone and I cry. And in this life, I know what I've been, but here in your arms, I know what I am. I'm forgiven. I'm forgiven.
And here our story ends. Our runners find out that they were running helter-skelter for a prize that no one was pursuing. That all this time, their guilt-ridden hearts were already forgiven. That all this time, peace was just waiting to be received in. is honestly still a story that I cannot fully wrap my head around. What does that verse say? For God, being so rich in mercy, because of the great love with which He loved us, when we were dead in our trespasses, He made us alive together with Christ. By grace, we have been saved. Lafia, Alafia, Selah.
It was just 3 words, but it changed my life. Just a childlike truth that consumed my mind. From my life's first breath till the day I rise, all I need to know is this age-old line.
Jesus loves me, this I know. Jesus loves me, this I know. I won't forget. The Bible says that He loves me so.
It was just 3 nails that held Him on that cross, but God was not restrained, for He was there by choice as He gave His life for a one He loved. So the earth replied in the sage old sound. Jesus loves me, this I know. Jesus loves me, this I know. I won't forget. The Bible says that He loves me so. Yes, Jesus loves me, and His love won't forsake me, I know. Oh, yes, Jesus loves me. Oh, He loves me so. Yes, Jesus loves me, and His love won't forsake me, I know. Oh, yes, Jesus loves me. Oh, He loves me so.
It was just 3 days, but it changed our world. For when